Hi guys, my name is Victoria and today I'll be talking about astrology and kind of teaching you guys the basics of it, how to look up your birth chart, and I'll also be explaining why you should learn astrology right now. But before I get into all that, how are you guys feeling right now? I feel like a savage, I'm not gonna lie. All of these planets in Aquarius, I am detached. I don't even care right now. I think the Sun, Mercury, Jupiter, and Venus, and also Saturn, 5 planets are in Aquarius right now. So if you guys are feeling kind of detached from things, not really caring what other people think about you, that's why. And I think it's a good thing. That's a good thing though, because individuality is really important and just feeling free. That's the energy I'm feeling right now. I feel very free and just emotionally light. Now I want to talk about why it's important to learn astrology. So, more than ever right now, it's important because it helps you find your path, and it can also help you find a career that's the right fit for you. And it also helps you understand yourself better. I know that when I started learning astrology, it really opened up so many doors for me and it helped me understand myself and other people better. So I hope that you guys will, take it seriously, because astrology can really help you learn about the deeper inner workings of people, because it's really a person's psyche. You can really break down each planet and the sign that they're in and learn why people are the way they are. Today I'll just be touching on the very surface level stuff, because I want this video to be for people who are beginning to learn astrology. In my future videos, I will be doing more in-depth things in astrology and telling you guys more about my chart. I personally love astrology because it helped me understand why I had so many blockages in my life, and it makes sense. Once you learn astrology, you can understand why you feel maybe held back in certain areas of your life and why you exceed in certain areas in your life. And it can also help you know how to overcome those blockages. My prediction is that the future is going to incorporate astrology a lot more than it has been, because I already see it. Like, I already see that astrology is becoming more prevalent, and it's also going to be used in many workplaces and institutions, because people are going to want to know what your sign is, because it's going to help them figure out what kind of team player you are, if you are a team player. The new celebrities are going to be the people working in the spiritual field. People are putting more value on astrology and spirituality because it's so important and it's a part of life. At least it's part of my life. When you learn astrology, you'll have a level up on someone who doesn't know anything about astrology, because you'll have insight into the planetary energies that you possess, and you'll be able to use those more than a person who doesn't know anything about the planets that they possess or the kind of energy they have. The first step to learning astrology is to look up your birth chart. So to look up my birth chart, I like to use Cafe Astrology, and this website will give you all the information you need to know what your chart is. So it will ask you what time you were born, where you were born, and when you were born. If you don't know the time you were born, that's okay. You don't have to know that, but it is nice because it'll give you more information on your planets and your rising sign. A birth chart is a map of the planets and their location on the time you were born. Every person has a unique birth chart. No one person has the same birth chart as another. When you put your information into the Cafe Astrology website, it should look like this. And what you see here are planets, the sign that they're in, and the orb. It has a lot of other information when you scroll down, such as the characteristics of the planet and the aspects, but I'll go deeper into that in another video. Today I just want to talk about the planet. The sun deals with self-expression. When we think about the sun, it's shining, it's bright, it's the first thing you see. So that's pretty much what it is your identity and how you are perceived by others in the world. And it also rules your outer shell of who you are and your ego, and just the thing that people base their impressions on when they first see you. So can you guys guess what my sign is? I'm a Scorpio. And that's why you don't see a lot of Scorpios on YouTube, because Scorpios are like behind the scenes more, but you know, I want to get out of my comfort zone, get out of my deep waters that I'm in, and just come out and say what's up to you guys. The next planet I want to talk about is the moon. The moon is really important. It's as equally as important as the sun. Some people think that the sun is the most important thing, but the moon is equally as important because it deals with your emotions and how you express your emotions, and it also deals with how you feel comfortable when you're alone and how you like to be nurtured. And it also rules the relationship you have with your mother. And I forgot to say this, the sun rules the relationship you have with your father. The moon also deals with your innermost true self and your subconscious mind. A book I highly suggest for beginners learning astrology is the only astrology book you'll ever need. This book has a ton of information in it, and if you read it all, it's a fat book, I'm not gonna lie. But it's well worth it because you will learn a lot. And just make sure you have your notebook. You can write some notes down. By note time, you'll be an expert. If you like this video, if you want, you can subscribe. In future videos, I'll be talking about more astrology, and I'll be talking about my favorite crystals and also relationships. Ooh, so stay tuned, and also comment your sign. I want to know, like, who's watching me, who are you? So yeah, comment your sign and let's chat. Also, if you have any questions, feel free. All right, peace.